Hey, I'm Nurse Key, and I help new nurses get clear, competent, and prevent burnout. So, welcome to the New Nurse Bootcamp. Today, I want to talk about knowing the hot spots of your unit. Let's talk about the crash cart, your med room, oxygen tanks and where they're stored, supply room, and your nutrition room. So, let's break it down. Your crash cart. First thing I walk in on the unit, I need to know where the crash cart is because sometimes, even before you can get a report, there's a critical situation. So knowing where the crash cart is, even as a new nurse, if you're not even sure how to run a code, the very top thing we appreciate, you could get the crash cart. Now, number two, the medication room. Knowing where the medication room is, where your stocked medication is, and knowing the code to the door is an essential thing. You'll be in and out of that door or that room the entirety of your shift and really your career. So you need to figure out where it is. Some units may have multiple med rooms, and based on where your patient room is, you'll need to know which one is the closest one. And sometimes you'll have to go to both med rooms or sometimes different units for medication. So just knowing your surroundings, it saves time. In nursing, a lot of times it's not really the job, it's when we have to go looking for stuff, it's when our devices don't work. So knowing the hot spots of your unit, or at least having a friend that you know you can ask for directions, is always going to help you in the long run. Okay, so oxygen tanks. Sometimes when you transport a patient or in short term situations, you may need an oxygen tank. You'll need to know where the actual full oxygen tanks are stored and where the dirty ones are dropped off. I mean, not the dirty ones, I'm sorry, the empty ones are dropped off. And that's just an easy go to as well. And then the supply room. Every unit has a supply room and a linen cart. It is essential that you know where to get your supplies at for whether it's your hygiene supplies, IV insertion kits, your tube feed supplies. You'll need to know where all of those are stored and where is your linen kept. Some hospitals may have it in each room or each section of the hallway, or some have it on a cart outside in the hallway, and some have a full room for linen. So just ask and make this like a little scavenger hunt. Now, lastly, your nutrition room. We talked about tube feeds. Well, you need to see where your tube feed bottles or the actual supplies are kept. And this is usually brought down by nutrition or the kitchen or dietary. They'll bring that down, but you need to see where they're stored on the unit. That way, if the bottle or the bag runs dry, you know where to refill it at. So, all right, again, it's important to know your unit hotspots. This is usually on the first day